Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see, why did I appear on your timeline? How come I'm here? What is the answer you're going to get from this reading? It's important that you concentrate on breathing, on your higher self, on asking clarity, path, confirmation, and guidance, right? As you can see, I'm not home. I found a little piece of heaven for a few days. And at this time, it would be really good for you to think of something that happened to you in the past that brought you pain. That being said, the wind started, so turmoil. Wow. Beautiful. I hope you guys can hear me properly. But anyways, the pain of a certain and the turmoil of a certain situation was preparing you for your purpose. You got trained with witches and warlocks and spirituality and betrayal, and people told you that they're going to be in a certain way and they were entirely different. Their actions never matched their own words. They tried to chain you down. Some, they didn't even know that they're doing that. You could have sworn that they will be different people. They came back, they left, they went back for some of you, not for everyone, right? I forgot to mention this is going to be a general reading and will not resonate with everyone. But there's pieces and ideas that if you just take out, it will help dearly. Who has a message for you today? Let's see. Your purpose in this lifetime. So basically, the pain that was preparing you for the purpose, with the purpose, right? It took you to a certain level of awareness, of understanding. It says God is training, then testing, then rewarding. Look at this beautiful card. Training, testing, rewarding. So first, he's going to send you the difficult part. You are awakening, you're transforming, you're becoming a better person. Then God is like sending you the test to see if you're faithful, to see if you're gonna still stand by its side, still be part of the light, of the good guys. And then if you've passed that test, that's when you're gonna start seeing the reward. And trust me, the reward is a billion times stronger than any pain you've ever had, no matter how hard, how many people you've lost, how many people left spiritual realm, or simply abandoning your energetic field in the material world. The reward is endless. If we gotten to this part, what more connected to the life purpose? What more connected to your life purpose? Yeah. There was a moment when you had to choose emotional distance or to distance yourself from certain people. And that was necessary because you got yourself free from energy harvest. Whoever was feeding off your energy was removed. We were speaking about that aspect. And if you got to this video and you're thinking, oh gosh, I really never had the answer, this is your confirmation. That person that you're thinking about, it was someone that you needed to be at distance from. It was necessary after you lived certain things, what you lived. And some of you are going to ask me, okay, but I've been for like 20 years with this person. Yes, people do change. Even their spirits sometimes can allow, consciously or subconsciously, they let themselves be pierced, because energy never really is born or dies. It's only transforming. So you could have been in eternity of light or darkness. or just crossing on one side to the other in a snap, in a blink of an eye, through eternity, and you don't remember because you only remember this one part of your existence, which is your identity in the material world. Others are very much aware of who they are on the other side. It does say now, if you've had any doubt about a person, let's say they lied, they cheated, they stolen things, they went away, they did things, right? You were right about them all along. Deception is collapsing. At this time, you're piercing through illusion. Imagine you're seeing a movie that you haven't seen for like 20 years. And now you look at it from a totally different lenses, perspective, perception, filter. It's like their mask is slipping. So you were right all along about them. Someone is here to pull out illusion from that energetic field. Whatever you did regarding this person, you did it in a rightful way. Yeah, on the righteous path. Because you've been asking God to send you the answer, whether you're going to be able to make that right choice or not, whether that is a right choice or not, because this is a message for a prophet, for a healer, a warrior of light. This is a message for someone that always knew that there's something more in their energetic field, there's something more for them to do. And this is an anointed old soul that maybe does not have the knowledge about this yet. Let's see if you do have the knowledge about it or not. What is it that this healer should hear right now? Something that can change their lives, attitudes, strength, right? It will strengthen. After you've been through a moment of a separation from a family member, lover, you had to let go of a job, whatever that separation was, you went through grief. The word grief could be very significant right now. This could be a lady or a man healer, a warrior of light, that becomes more receptive, that starts to open their heart in a situation where someone's mask has slipped, and now they could be even bittersweet about certain situations where they lived beautiful things together, because first darkness comes and shows you, when they try to hook you, it shows you amazing, beautiful stuff, so you would not know what is going on, right? Because that's how they hook you in. This is like a process or a protocol. That's what it says. Your purpose was for that particular deception to collapse. So you've pulled someone's mask off, and this is a clear message for a prophet that could be also isolating themselves, because this is a beautiful, holy soul withdrawn, sometimes even in the wilderness or a lake house, or just somewhere where there's not much, there's nature, a lot of nature, right? And I see the feathers here on the right, but also silence. You've been silenced for a long time, but no more. You've learned to say no, to move out of there. You're no longer allowed that someone feeding off of you. You've learned how to bow your head. And even when you left, this person didn't agree with the fact that their mask was slipping, and they still held on to your energy. Someone would be obsessing about you because they want to be in your energetic space. Just watching from outside, some sort of post, being somewhere thinking, why did I do these wrong things? Some people that attack a chosen or an anointed or a healer, sometimes they don't even know that they're doing it because they're played by spirits of lower density vibration. And I remember that I specifically talked to the ones that are doing it and to the vessels. The vessel is sometimes completely ignoring the situation. You can see also the ones that are aware. That's why you know the difference, right? So please comment down below if you learn to make the difference between those that are doing it on purpose and those that fall prey to darkness because they are weak, right? There is a we're speaking about pattern recognition because it happened to you quite a few times in different society situations or life situations. You know exactly because you do have analytical skills, so you learned to sit there, just breathe, and others are even observing you anyways. You're just sitting there and others are reading you, observing you, because not everyone understands you. I see 1111 when I'm saying that. This could be twin flame soulmate number, awakening 111 or 1111, mirroring numbers. Anyways, overall deception is collapsing. People start to become more aware of certain facts around them. It's like there's a higher power around you that shows you the truth. It's not like before. It's literally showing you things that nobody else understands or not everyone understands. Anyways, the heartbreak made you more receptive to the future partner or lover or friend, whoever comes into your life, this best friend or anyone, like the people that really matters, that count. They will see you more receptive, much more courageous. I have the strength card at the root of the reading, which speaks about all of these beautiful aspects within you, like the self-respect, inner power, the maturity. You've grown so beautifully on a soul level, and you had to be courageous enough to actually do that. Because now, even with these people that you're dealing with, what they're doing is that they basically want to be around your energy for that specific reason. So they want to hold on, it says obsessing, watching, clinging to your inner power. This is why they are holding on to, or you will see them soon turning around and thinking. If you see them not doing that, or they're completely absent, is because they gotten to the point of perceiving, like piercing through the illusion and knowing that you would never allow them to do that to you anymore. So they got into that reality and they're like, oh well, I can't do it anymore, right? For some people, this could be even your husband or your wife or your ex-husband, wife. And you're remembering, this specific person is remember about a conversation or something that your ex did, woman, man or woman, that gotten you thoughtful. You stayed in that thought. Was I wrong? Were they wrong? No, you were totally right. So there's something that you need to not forget that you were right about. There was never an equal giving and receiving type of connection, and that's what broke the basis of a connection or even a repeated pattern between you and some people around you. You could be having 2 children, not necessarily. I see toys that are important. Maybe there's toys around your house right now, all thrown away around like everywhere by your children or grandkids, or even friends or neighbors' kids. Feathers are important. I see the silver, it's like pine or tree, silver trees or silver ferns. Lions, right? You could be a Leo or a fire sign, yeah. That would involve also Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, whoever was not honest with you, right now the mask is slipping and they're really, really troubled by this. Very troubled. If you don't see this big change happening, this is in the preparation stage because of someone is selling plants or even weed. Don't comment down below if you're selling that, please. We want this to stay safe. We are just heading back into the full light, the energy of God. Isn't that a really big blessing? Somebody told me a long time ago, salvation is a very little price. Dude, salvation is why you came here. And we're really speaking now about the battle for our souls. When the deception is collapsing, some people are going to start being afraid. When they're afraid, they're going to panic. When they're panicking, they're capable of just anything. I've gotten my mind enlightened these days by some books I'm studying, right? And I'm not going to mention the tradition or culture under which these books are, because it's always problematic, but I've learned something incredible. The dark part and the light, the enlightened part of every single tribe, coven, tradition, culture, no matter how important they are on earth, no matter whether they have the whole power globally or they are like no name. It is so incredible. There are holy men and holy women all around earth currently, from all traditions and cultures, working for that specific aspect, which is the humanity's enlightening. Look at this. We're rising and rising and rising, no matter how much. You see it in destruction, because this is what it is right now. They're burning the fields, but there's so much fire, isn't it? It's worth the pain. It really is. Later on, guys, we're going to speak about deeper subjects, especially because we're going to start our travels soon. If you're interested in the ayahuasca retreat with the Huni Queen tribe, August 18th, especially if you're from North America, you can get there very easily and fast. Text me on the WhatsApp number that you have in the description of this video. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so busy. I'm going to send you the schedule via WhatsApp. The price is amazing. This is no commercial tribal immersion. You would be amazed by the conditions and what it's offered within the donation agreed. It is simply amazing. I myself cannot believe that I've had the this is the seventh retreat, the seventh opportunity to basically show people path through plant medicine, which thank God did save my life also. This is also another, let's say, pattern recognition that plant medicine knows who to call and how, and everything happens with a reason always. Spirit of ayahuasca is at the right time in your lives and my life and everyone that really needs her, or not, because it's simply not the right time yet. That being said, here's a message for a prophet, for a healer, for a warrior. The time will come when you will have to take a decision to change people's lives. The only constant is change, to change your own life. We are anyways, all of us, changing constantly without realizing. But the goal here is to go from darkness towards light on the righteous path continuously, and no pattern recognition, especially the ones that are leading God's people astray on the other parts, pretending that they are holy, right? That's powerful message for today. Enough with responsibilities, enough with too intense things. At this point, overwhelming energy is gone. Whoever is trying to overwhelm you or to burden you is not of the light. whoever is trying to pulling you so much towards responsibility of any kind or intense, yeah, responsibility is always not of the light. It's putting illusion onto your reality. So best would be to drift, disconnect, avoid that type of energy. Anyways, they will always come to the light and to the understanding that even you will be slowly parting from their energy. There's a way, a magical way of you detaching from all this, because you've been in a certain state of isolation that brought you to the point of saying, I'm okay without anyone, dude. You can take whatever you want from me. I'm still going to be this old soul, the anointed one, because God didn't send just one Jesus on the earth. That is the reality of it. Yeah. Well, confession's about to happen. Slowly, slowly around you. Somebody will confess about whatever situation, about something that they want to heal, and about whatever inconsistency was part of them in the past. But you have one direction now: enlightenment, sunny energy, healing, treating people in such way that they would be all agreeing that the only path is the righteous path of God. And what is the righteous path of God? But we really carefully plan decisions like what to do. Don't hurt anyone, don't do this, don't do that. We all know, right? The commandments. That's the basis of all religions in the world. That's kind of my message today for you. I love you, and I hope that everyone is doing well. I'll see you around when God wants.